Welcome back to another episode of the Barcelona Debt Collect Career Mode here on FC24. Where last episode I actually left y'all off all the way in the into January transfer window, in which I went ahead and just got rid of it. I quick simmed it. The only game I was actually thinking about playing was Real Betis, and the only game I lost was Real Betis. So yeah, I was only gonna sit here and wait if we had advanced in the Copa de España, but we lost in the first round, so it doesn't really matter anymore. So we just got rid of the transfer window because we couldn't bring anybody in anyway. Our transfer budget was all used up, so we're now in February. And to be honest, I might quick sim these 3 games too as well and just get rid of those and get straight to Napoli in the Champions League. We have Napoli in the round of 16 of the Champions League. We might play both legs of that, maybe. I think we play Napoli, probably Athletic Club, and then Napoli again, and then we can start next episode with Atletico Madrid if that doesn't get moved. Obviously, there's a chance that does get moved. Athletic Club are in 6th. We are currently in 3rd. We are 6 points off Real Madrid. They have bounced back beautifully here. Good to them, I guess, but now we are 6 points behind them. That loss against Real Betis, who's actually in 5th now, is not good for us, wasn't good for us, so we got to try and rebound off of that. So let's just get straight into it, and before we get straight into it, we will quick sim those 3 games. We have scout reports. We are going to end things here in Portugal by looking like we are going to get absolutely nothing. Maybe this guy 425k, so nothing out of Portugal. I honestly don't think I'm going to send another scout out for those guys. And then over in España for the 2 scout reports that we have in Spain, it's looking like we're getting nothing from this first round. We'll have one more, though, to hopefully try and get the next Spanish wonder kid. And it's looking like we might not get anything either here. All 60, maybe the 69 guy right here, and his potential lets him down massively. So nothing out of the scout reports there. Do we just send another one out for 3 months? I think we should. I think we do. I think we send another one out to 3 months, and I think we go to a random country. Let's go all the way up to Latvia, because why not? Let's just go to Latvia, see what they are saying for the next 3 months. Probably, honestly, horrible. Probably horrible. It's probably why nobody in the game goes to Latvia. But we're going to quick sim these 3 games and get to the action in Napoli. Quick sim against Alvarez, and we tie 2-2. Lewandowski in the 1st and the 7th minute, and then Rafinha 81st to equalize and give us a point. Not good enough again. Now, if we don't beat Granada here, then we are in serious trouble, and we do beat Granada. Thank the Lord for that. Joao Felix, Joao Cancelo, and Joao Felix. A Joao hat-trick. 3-1 win there. We at least get 3 points in today's episode. And then finally, the game that we'll quick sim now before the Napoli game, or Lazio game, or whoever we're playing. I think we're playing Napoli, actually. I forgot, and I've been not knowing for 2 seconds. We win against Lewandowski nonetheless. Lewandowski missed a penalty. Joao Felix not equalized, but scored the first in the first half, and then Lewandowski got his get back all the way in the 60th. We pick up a 2-0 comfortable win there against that side, and now we do have Napoli in the Champions League. It's away from home, and so let's look at Napoli's side here. They have a Robertson from Fulham, the American, as a left back. They have Merida in net, John Stones at center back, Di Lorenzo as right back, a midfield trio of Inguesa, Labaca, and Zelensky, Poliatano, Alvaro Morata as a striker, and then obviously Kvara as a left winger. Do they still have Osimhen? They do not have Osimhen. I believe Osimhen is at Real Madrid right now on this save. They have Lindstrom, Naughton, and goal, Raspadori, Matty Cash, and Oliveira on the bench there. Our starting 11 is going to look a lot like this. We have Joao Felix on the left. We have Lewandowski down the middle. Rafinha not on the right. It's Barcola down the right-hand side. And I forgot to completely do this, but now I can do this permanently. Balde on the left. Joao Cancelo on the right. Araujo and Koundé as our 2 center-backs. Ter Stegen in net. Let's get to it here. Champions League round of 16 underway now. See, that's kind of going to be our best avenue there. Go down the flank, cross it in towards Lewandowski. See if we can get a header onto target at least. If you can't, find a check down player. And we might be in behind already. Alvaro Morata has a lead for Napoli. The replacement for Osimhen. is replacing him very well, and Ter Stegen has to be saving this one. It was straight near him. It was straight at him pretty much. Napoli take the lead on the counterattack, and as soon as I said that might be our best chance, we're going to have to use it. They do it kind of to us. This time they don't cross it in. They go on the ground. Morata, Araujo's in no man's land. Ter Stegen, I guess he thought he was going to go try and meg him. Balde over the top for Joao Felix. He made that run on accident. I didn't mean to trigger it, but it worked out for now. Can he get past Di Lorenzo? The answer is no. Gavi, Lewandowski, Frankie de Jong goes near post. It was a weird shot. It's saved and out for a corner. We'll get lucky that the keepers can't catch the balls. De Jong onside corner. Lewandowski on the header. No. Second ball. No. Cleared by defender. We got to let him bring that down or they would have called that back, unfortunately. Morata to make it 2, and Alvaro Morata. We're down 2-0, down behind below, blah, 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 blah. Yeah, that's how I feel right now. Blah, blah, blah. 2-0 to Napoli. Pedri will intercept that, and now Pedri has to try and create something magical out wide to Joao Felix. A heavy touch from Joao. Crossed in. Robert Lewandowski will get one back. It's Napoli 2, Barcelona 1. Robert Lewandowski is one back there, showing a little bit of life here before the end of the half. Still enough time in the first half to go level in the break, and we might be able to do that. Gavi into Joao Felix. Joao Felix. Oh, Lewandowski stopped making that run, and the game thought I wanted all the way out to Barcola. Just didn't. Araujo on that. De Jong, Lewandowski, Joao Felix intercepted. Politano out wide towards now Di Lorenzo. Di Lorenzo gets past Balde, gets past Araujo, gets past Kunde, I should say. Araujo now. Politano. Araujo will stop it. Can't clear it though. Morata now. Araujo sat down. Di Lorenzo. Ter Stegen saves. We go halftime 2-1 down here in the first leg against Napoli. A poor first half. Balde. Out wide to Joao Felix. Joao Felix now. He's going to take this in as much as he can. Joao Felix. Joao Felix is going to do it all by himself. And Joao level things here for Barcelona. It's 2-2. Joao Felix was going to look for the cutback. Didn't get it. Didn't have any really option. He had Pedri there for a split second. He'll find the back of the net himself. And we'll draw our level here in Napoli. De Jong now. In towards Lewandowski, and Lewandowski spinning and turning. He had Joao Felix, didn't use him. It's still with Robert Lewandowski. He has Barcola, he'll find him. Pedri, De Jong, first time finish, should have taken a touch. Doubt for a corner though. And Rafinha on for Joao Felix here. To Pedri. Pedri into Robert. Robert will turn. Robert will shoot. Saved by Merit. Probably kept in by Di Lorenzo. He actually pushed it wide as well. The pressure was on him so bad. Couldn't properly clear it. It goes out for another corner. Can Robert Lewandowski connect on this cleanly? No, the keeper was able to punch it away. Joao Cancelo can't get to the second ball. Araujo can't get to the third. It'll fall all the way out wide for Pedri. Down to Rafinha now. Rafinha will turn off his defender. And Rafinha across the face of the net to Barcola. Can't find him. Meta put his arm in the way. Couple of changes here. Robert Lewandowski coming off for Leo Sauer. He'll go on the left-hand side. And then Rafinha will actually go at striker. Ivan Fresnado on for Balde to the right back position. And also Medetti on in midfield for Gavi to try and see fresh legs and see him win this thing. And honestly, Christensen on for Araujo as well. Barcola. Rafinha now will lose the ball out wide towards Pedri. Pedri can't find Rafinha back, and that'll be all she wrote. We'll go back to Barcelona 2-2 on aggregate. We did well to come back in that game, but we started off horrifically. Lucky to be going back pretty much on the level ground now. It's time to shift gears and take on Athletic Club in La Liga on our quest to try and win the league title. We will obviously love to do that. If we can, we don't know. Athletic Bilbao, more likely, are now down in 6th. They are out of the top 5. They have 45 points. They're only out by 3 points, and they are off the title race by 14 points. Actually, we win this game. Real Madrid lose. We tie at least top of the table. Their only interesting player, honestly, is Williams Jr.'s and Upamecano and Sunset. And Williams Jr. might be making his way to Barcelona next season if we can afford him. Obviously, maybe if he's cost less than 50 million. I don't know. We are going to shift things up, though, for this game. And by shift things up here, I mean simply dropping Joao Felix for Barcola for the left-hand side. And I think this might be what we run with. That way we have a backup sub for Robert Lewandowski at that striker position for Joao Felix, because we kind of don't, because Vitor went out on loan in January. We don't have any other strikers in the game. We could bring somebody in from the youth academy, but I don't want to do that, because we bring him in, he barely plays, and I'll probably go with somebody better. I'll probably go like what I did last game, put Rafinha or Barcola as striker anyway, if they're on the field. So I think that's just pointless. I think we keep Joao Felix on the bench for now and have this kind of as our main three. Veltman crossed in. Fresnada, who's at right back still, will be able to clear it. Lewandowski now into the path of Rafinha. And Rafinha has so much green grass in front of him. And Rafinha, he's going to take it himself. And Rafinha will take the lead here early on. 7 minutes in. And Barcelona 1. Athletic Bilbao 0. In the quest to try and capitalize and equalize your record and maybe go straight back level. That's not the start you want to have. Wow, we just allow this guy to absolutely run through our midfield like it's absolute nothing. And is that Sunset? That might be Sunset who just look at that. Araujo, what are you doing, bud? Araujo doing nothing. 1-1. Williams to make it 2 for Athletic Bilbao. Wow, we're down behind now. De Jong into Barcola, Barcola into Robert, and Robert Lewandowski now in towards Rafinha, and Rafinha will draw level again. It's 2-2 for Barcelona. See if we can get back on the front foot now and take that lead back in our hands. Rafinha, Lewandowski now. Robert Lewandowski cuts in on his left foot, trying to get past Vivian, trying to get past Padilla, and he does it both. 3-2 for Barcelona. We take that lead back in our hands. And Robert Lewandowski, a tidy finish at that. 3-2 to Barcelona. Koundé down to Meretti. Meretti to Rafinha. A touch, then a shot. And Rafinha might have just put the nail in the coffin for this game. 4-2 to Barcelona. And this controller disconnecting is going to be the death of me. But Rafinha with the beautiful goal there. Cuts inside nicely on his left foot. Tucks it into the back corner. And Barcelona 4. Athletic Bilbao 2. And that is game over. Barcelona 4. Athletic Club 2. We pick up another 3 points and at least keep that pressure on Real Madrid to keep them performing as much as we can. We have another scout report here, and starting it off in Latvia, where I suspect for the 3 months we'll get absolutely nothing. In the first month, it's at least proven that point. Now back over to Spain, where we are trying to get some of the next Spanish talents, and we get Jesus Santos, 1.9 million, 17 years old. We'll welcome him in. 550K for Cesar Canteras. We won't bring him in. Jan Rivas, we won't bring him in. Aitar Ledesma, 600K. No, we won't bring him in. We'll be a little bit picky because we're Barcelona. And then the next batch of Spanish talents, we are getting nothing either. And Jesus Santos is a CDM / center back at 64, so he could be really either one. We'll keep him at CDM for now. 64 overall. We'll bring him in maybe on a later date. But I think we're going to have to bring in Alejandro Beltran. But we might just release him because his potential is now horrible. And a lot of these guys' potentials are falling off massively. Like Rivias. Potential's not the great. Not Barcelona talent. And we still have a game before Napoli against Mallorca. We'll quick sim this game and we'll win 3-1. A Lewandowski brace there. Barcola, Lewandowski, Rafinha is the front three. The midfield trio of De Jong, Gavi, and Pedri in a back four. It's finally fixed, set in stone. Balde, Koundé, Araujo, and Cancelo finally fit in set in stone. This is actually fit in set in stone. This is now the default starting 11. Joao Felix back on the bench. Let's see what we can do here against Napoli. Win or go home. Gavi win the ball back. Now into Rafinha though. And Rafinha, a heavy touch away. And Rafinha now. Rafinha, Lewandowski! And Barcelona will strike first this time. And who else than Lewandowski gets into the back of net. And Barcelona, oh my God, Barcelona 1, Napoli 0. De Jong finds Rafinha off of the corner. Rafinha now to try and double the lead and put Napoli in real trouble here. Rafinha! Napoli down in trouble. Barcelona 2, Napoli 0, and Barcelona 4-2 on aggregate now. We have that 2-goal cushion. And Kvarsha will go ahead and get one back. I didn't think it actually managed to get behind our defense, but of course he would, because that's just the way the game goes sometimes. Unfortunately, it's the name of the game, and Kvarsha is able to get in behind, and it's 2-1 now. De Jong into Robert Lewandowski. Robert Lewandowski into Rafinha now. And Rafinha to try and get that 2-goal lead restored, and is exactly what he'll do. Barcelona 3 and Napoli 1. That 2-goal lead is restored. And we go halftime 3-1 up here against Napoli. We've taken control of this entire league and this entire fixture. And we are staring down the barrel of that quarterfinals matchup now. Let's finish this game off. Frankie de Jong over the top for Robert Lewandowski on the volley! Met it with the great save there. But it was kind of straight at him. Rafinha now. Robert Lewandowski will find the back of the net. Barcelona 4, Napoli 1, 6-3 on aggregate. We are going to jump to simulation here. And Alvaro Morata gets one back. If they get another one, we'll have to jump in because it's 62nd minute. And that is all she wrote. The fat lady has sung, in Barcelona in the quarterfinals of the Champions League, taking down Napoli 6-4 on aggregate, 4-2 on the day. A Lewandowski brace in between a Rafinha brace as well. And all the other round 16 fixtures are done as well. Benfica move on against Sevilla. Bayern Munich scrape by against Feyenoord. They had to win 2-0 to get by. FC Porto take down RB Leipzig. And Borussia Dortmund unfortunately take down Arsenal. PSG take down Man City in a 5-4 aggregate thriller there. Galatasaray 3-2 was there. And then Real Madrid take down Inter Milan 4-3 on aggregate. Give me Galatasaray. Give me Galatasaray. The quarterfinals are here. Galatasaray taking on Bayern Munich. We don't get the luck of the draw there. Benfica take on Borussia Dortmund. Real Madrid take on PSG. Back-to-back insane games for PSG and honestly Real Madrid. Inter Milan was a finalist for last year in real life. PSG, Man City, they just took down Man City. Now they got to try and take down Real Madrid. And obviously Mbappe versus Real Madrid. For the last time, I will force Mbappe to go to Real Madrid at the start of the second season to keep it kind of realistic. Barcelona taking on FC Porto. So we have the Portuguese side here. We have the other Portuguese side. Borussia Dortmund have Benfica. We have Porto in the quarterfinals of the Champions League. That will be next episode. Yeah, that will be next episode. Well, next episode we have Atletico Madrid, and then we have FC Porto and FC Porto, and then the start of next episode is Real Madrid. Wow, that is a banger of a couple of games coming in. We are only 1 point behind Real Madrid. I will see y'all next episode. Live, like, subscribe, and peace out.